society ensures that this is not a top-down approach, rather it is bottom-up approach. These outcomes align with Zimbabwe's commitment to Agenda 2023, particularly SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 2, zero hunger, SDG 5, gender equality, climate action, and 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. The challenge of landmine contamination is not only a humanitarian issue, it is a resilience, development, and sustainable peace issue. While this project is an important step forward with a total funding of $3.4 million with the government of Japan and contribution from UNDP. We therefore call upon other development partners, the private sector, and international financial institutions to join this critical effort that unlocks many human development opportunities. UNDP stands ready to continue its technical and financial support in support of Zimbabwe's national. In closing, allow me to once again thank the government of Japan, the government of Zimbabwe for this successful project. To our partners in civil society, traditional authorities, and local government, your participation in what will be your participation is what will ensure that this project is not only successful but also sustainable. Let's work together, hand in hand, and achieve the readiness of the project and the readiness of people of Zimbabwe. Thank you, President.
Honourable MUCHINGURI-KASHIRI, Minister of Defence, Mr. Lepera, Permanent Secretary of Defence, Mr. Masanga, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Works, Public Service, senior government officials here present, Mr. Dink, the UNDP Deputy Resident Representative, representatives of relevant organizations and NGOs, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Manganani Saribonani. It is both an honor and privilege to sign the exchange of notes in support of a project titled Enhancing Resilience of Communities through Mine Clearance and Improvement of Agriculture Infrastructure, which will assist several landmine affected communities in Mashonaland East and Mashonaland Central provinces in Zimbabwe, and will be implemented through the United Nations Development Program, UNDP. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the government of Zimbabwe and UN
of 52.70 presented by Mr. Lelem Behandinku and also your team, Secretary for Defense, Mr.
steadfast partner of smallholder, continue to support
the Ambassador of Japan to Zimbabwe, His Excellency Mr. Shinichi Yamana, and your esteemed team, the Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion, Professor Nube in abstention, the Minister of Lands, Agriculture, Fisheries, Water and Rural Development, Dr. Eima Supra, as so represented, Minister of Public Service, Labor, of Public Service, Labour and Social Welfare, Honourable Moyo, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Masanga, the United Nations Development Country Representative, as represented by Mr. Lelem Behan Dingu, and also your team, Secretary for Defense, Mr. A.D.T. Nepera, and other permanent secretaries here present, Foreign Affairs Representative, Mr. Dube, representatives from Halo Trust, Mine Advisory Group, Norwegian People, National Mine Clearance Unit, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I feel greatly honored and indeed humbled to be welcoming you to this auspicious occasion where we register yet another milestone on our journey towards achieving a landmine-free Zimbabwe. Today's signing ceremony between the government of Japan, the United Nations Development Program, and the government of Zimbabwe bears testament to the power of partnership, solidarity, and shared commitment to peace and human security. And this program is taking place on the backdrop that our president will be visiting Japan on the 20th of August. And it's also happening when Japan is the current chair of the convention. Allow me to thank most profoundly the government of Japan for its dedication, commitment, and contribution towards a free landmine world. Following the coming into force of the Anti-Personnel Mine Ban Convention, formerly Ottawa Convention, Japan's commitment to a free landmine world has remained unparalleled, as demonstrated by its campaign to universalize the Anti-Personnel Mine Ban Treaty. They have also persistently and consistently provided funding to mine action around the world, of which Zimbabwe has been a beneficiary. On behalf of the people and government of Zimbabwe, I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude for the support we continue to receive from the people and government of Japan as we strive towards a mine-free Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to acknowledge the sterling work being undertaken by the United Nations Development Program team in Zimbabwe, contributing to the country's development, in particular assistance being rendered to our vulnerable people throughout the country. Your coming on board to mobilize funding for mine action is most commendable, for it will go a long way in enhancing safety and security, which is instrumental in improving livelihoods, building resilience, and your coming on board to mobilize funding for mine action is most commendable, for it will go a long way in enhancing safety and security, which is instrumental in improving livelihoods, building resilience, and strengthening social cohesion in affected areas. This resonates very well with Agenda 2030, which way in enhancing safety and security, which is instrumental in improving livelihoods, building resilience, and strengthening social cohesion in affected areas. This resonates very well with Agenda 2030, which seeks to create a middle-income society and an instrumental in improving livelihoods, building resilience, and strengthening social cohesion in affected areas. This resonates very well with Agenda 2030, which seeks to create a middle-income society under NDS1, subscribing to this building resilience and strengthening social cohesion in affected areas. This resonates very well with Agenda 2030, which seeks areas of education. We are building schools in the area, working with Red Cross and other agents. So government is investing a lot in the education, particularly in those areas that have to be cleared of these elements. We are also building clinics. We are also building